Alright kiddies, it's break time, or what we like to call the rest hold part of the program. And if you don't know by now, this is where we take a little breather when we're doing the podcast, promote some stuff of what's going on with Smack Talk and Smark Out Moment and other A Mango Tree stuff, and throw a couple other things out there in regards to the internet wrestling community outreach. First up is the Bleacher Report card. There's nothing that I've written this week for Bleacher Report yet, but heads up, at the end of WrestleMania 30, when the pay-per-view is all said and done, there's going to be 2 articles that are going to be up about the coverage of it. One of them is the usual breakdown of the biggest highlights and low points, and the other one is the other usual one, the biggest stars of the night. So stay tuned for those. Check out the homepage category of smarkoutmoment.com that says Bleacher Report, and they're going to be up on that. You're also going to be able to find links on Facebook and Twitter, and on the YouTube description below for next week when I go back and, remind you guys about that before we do our usual breakdown for Smack Talk. The YouTube comment of the week, otherwise known as Smark My Words, where I showcase one of the comments you guys left on the channel that I thought was funny or insightful or cool or just interesting in some way, goes to TheHabitman again. Was that bit towards the end supposed to be the badass part where the song just starts jamming? Blasphemy! I didn't see that one coming. Good stuff. He's referring to the outro from last week, which was the A-Team. Because what the hell, we're never going to get another chance to have it tie into Mr. T and do something like that, so why not? So kudos to Wago's dad for liking the A-Team and making him sing that in the middle of nowhere. The next edition of the monthly Mailbag is going to be coming up either 2 or 3 weeks from now. I haven't quite decided yet. So if you want to have any questions that you want us to answer, just send it along to us by using the contact form of smarkoutmoment.com and fill up that inbox, and we'll answer whatever you send our way whenever we get around to it. If you want to show your support for the website and Smack Talk, there's always the Sign Me Up initiative. Just bring a sign that says smarkoutmoment.com to any kind of wrestling event, whether it's WWE, TNA, ROH, Dragon Gate, or whatever the case may be, even an independent show. But I don't know if that's really going to get that much play. But who cares? You're showing your support, so I think that that's awesome. And if you send a picture or a video of it to me, I'll feature it on the next episode of Smack Talk after the word and on the website in its own little article. If you're a fan of geeky things like movies and TV and video games and comic books, then check out my other website, fanboysanonymous.com, where you can find out our information and our viewpoints on whatever the other nerdy topics are that we're interested in. What the next podcast that we're going to be doing is going to be based off of the Captain America the Winter Soldier movie, so if you are interested in that, subscribe to the YouTube channel, youtube.com/fanboysanon, ANON, and follow the Facebook and Twitter accounts, and so on and so forth. Lastly, if you want to join the Smark Out Moment team in some fashion as a writer or an editor or maybe a podcaster or whatever the case may be, then send me your application using that same contact form as the monthly mailbag questions, and I'll get back to you as soon as I can with all the information. Let's start talking WrestleMania 30 in the next part.